It's an amazing today's special. We have never done anything like we're doing for you today. Like I said before, this is an HSN exclusive. Nobody else has it. We're gonna be talking about this incredible design, but we love having Doug joining us. Jakubowski?
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. Look at you, handsome man.
Oh, how are you?
Give me some
so
sugar.
nice to see you.
Nice to see you. This has been such a phenomenon because FitFlop, we can go to Bloomingdale's, we can go to Barney's now, we can go to Nordstrom, we can go to Lord & Taylor, but we're not going to find this design or this style. And I'll tell you, this is probably your last chance to pick up your style and your size. If you're a half size, I want to stress, just go down. So if I'm an 8.5, I'll go to an 8. If you're a 6.5, go down to a 6. So I'm going to walk you through the colors that we have remaining, and this is it.
This is it.
So again, if you want them, you've got to be ordering these now. And FitFlops are normally well over $100. So we've got it for you in the classic navy. Notice the way that you've got the beautiful little bling going on, ladies. So you've got that sparkle down by your toes. Makes your pedicure look absolutely amazing. So there it is for you in what we're calling the midnight navy. Right next to that, we've got it for you in the classic black. And then next to that, come on, have some fun this summer with color right here. Look at that fire red. And Be Still My Heart, this is the blush. Last call on this blush, there's like 100 remaining in the blush. Notice we're showing you one style, and this is what we call the toe post style. So we've got all colors and sizes in the toe post. Now for the strap, so you just choose your style and your color. In the strap, we also have for you in the beautiful fire red, the classic black, last call on that classic black, and then, of course, in that midnight navy. Stunning.
There we go. Yeah, they're really fun.
So let's explain to everybody what FitFlop is all about and why you become like an overnight sensation.
Well, it's been amazing. Well, FitFlop, to make it really as simple as possible, the reason why our shoes are so special, it's about pressure diffusion. So our technology is about reducing the amount of shock when you walk on your feet. All that pressure when you hit from your heel all the way through to your toe. So there's literally 3 levels of density within the midsole. Your thickest density is in the heel, because that's where you put all your pressure when you walk. The first thing we do is walk down on our heel, and then all the way through to the toe. So it actually is built into this construction. It's not in a sock, it's part of the shoe. So pressure diffusion. That's simply...
Nobody else has it. We'll show you. Do you have the little...
I was just looking for it. We have a little
we'll show you here how
we'll
it breaks down. But think about the way you walk. How many times do you say, my knees are hurting, my ankles are hurting, my calves are bothering me? That's because of the amount of pressure put in certain areas.
This little chart is actually great because what you normally see when you walk in a shoe, in the heel and in that forefront, is literally gonna be all red because it hurts. That's where you put the most pressure on your shoe. But when you wear ours, and this is a pressure diffusion map, what happens is that all that pressure is alleviated in both the heel and the forefront. So it's entirely throughout the construction of the shoe. That's why we call it more ah. So it literally, again, all that green would become red. And simply, American Podiatric Medical Association has given a seal of approval for great foot health. Again, that triple density. There's a little slip resistance also underneath, which is really nice. And you know, it's really absorbing that shock. You know, giving you, when you walk on your feet throughout the shoe, you're gonna feel that comfort. And I think that's what makes us it is exactly what makes us different from any other shoe.
Look at the different colors that you have to choose from here. There is nothing like a FitFlop. And if you've had the opportunity to shop at Bloomingdale's, Barney's, Nordstrom's, Lord & Taylor, or maybe you've been thumbing through the pages of Vogue and you've seen FitFlop there, or maybe you own them, please share with us what you love about FitFlop. The number to dial is 1-866-376-8255 because it really is a phenomenon. There's almost like a cult following for FitFlop because once you try them, you'll wear no other FitFlop, or FitFlop, I should say.
There you go.
No other sandal. And I want to point out there's traction. So when you slide your foot in, you're not going to slip and slide around after you get a pedicure. There's traction on the bottom of the shoe, and I'll just show you here. So you've got that great traction on the bottom. We're going to be talking about what this red dot means.
Exactly.
But there you can see there's a little bit of texture right there. So here's what's happening. We're going to start to put out last call on these sizes, last call on these colors. So if you want the blush, again, blush is last call, period. But here's what we're talking about.
Right. So these, again, these diagrams will help give you a little bit more detail. It's this triple density construction. And I have actually something in my hand when we get a chance to go on air with me to really explain a little bit better. Okay. It's going to absorb the shock. It's going to give you that. Here we go. That's a perfect way to be able to pull this together. It is 3 different variations of density. The heel, the arch, and then the toe. And that is built into this shoe. So it literally makes it so unique. You have a little bit extra room actually at the toe as well, because it's all about diffusing pressure throughout the shoe, not just in one place. A lot of times it's the arch, people talk about arch, but we literally work with a doctor of biomechanics. And she's a she because we're actually owned and founded by a she. It's all about that. Understands how the body moves. And that's what a doctor of biomechanics does. So here you go again, absorbing shock from heel, arch, toe. It is the only shoe that has it because we are all patent. These are all of our own designs. You'll see a lot of people trying to do it. And they look a lot like it, but in the end of the day, it is not a FitFlop.
It's not a FitFlop. Once you try them, you're right, there's often imitated, but never duplicated.
Yeah, so we know how that goes.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, they always say being knocked off is the biggest form of flattery, but there is nothing like a FitFlop. So once you try these on, and think about all summer long, might be a little cold where you're at right now, but think about all summer long, the walking that you're doing, the pounding on the concrete, the pounding, out on the playgrounds, keeping up with your grandchildren, just going to the grocery store, to slip your feet into this and know that it almost propels you into every single step that you take, and the comfort level. Because it's absorbing shock, and I'm a big fan of shock absorbers, and I've had inserts in my shoes, because when your feet are comfortable, you're gonna do more, but if you don't absorb the shock, that's when the problems start. Like, oh, why are my knees bothering me again? Why are my ankles? Because the shoe that you're wearing isn't absorbing any of that.
Our body wasn't designed to wear a lot of footwear that's out there. It actually changes the way your body's aligned. And that's why we work with the doctor of biomechanics. That's why we go through, that's why the American Podiatric Medical Association has said we approve you for promoting good foot health, because we think about how your feet affect your entire body. And it's just about making you feel good. It sounds cliche, but your feet feel good. You're focused, you move through the day so much more fluidly. You're not thinking about anything other than what's really more important in your life, not your feet.
Exactly, and that's what we want. And these are super cute with the bling on them. Super cute. So when you think about the blush, this is gonna go with absolutely everything. They're incredibly lightweight. It's not like the shoe's gonna be pinching in anywhere. So you can see it's nice rounded here. You do have a little bit of a lift on this.
Sure, it's 1.5 inches, I think, and a little bit of a wedge.
Yeah, and a little bit of a wedge, so you get that perfect little lift that you're looking for. I'm telling you, we all love the bling. This soft blush is like on fire everywhere. So this is the only places you're gonna get this here with the bling. Don't forget, another popular color is the Fire Engine Red. So there it is. This is what we're calling here that beautiful pink.
This is the nude.
Nude, I'm sorry.
And then the blush, rather. And then the flame red, which is really more like a coral, isn't it?
I think
it's more orange to coral, but sometimes the color names don't always align, but it's really, it looks pretty with your dress. I love mixing colors like that,
Look at that. And then don't forget classic black. And then we also have it for you. Look at the navy, that deep, rich navy. Think about all the Diane Gilman jeans that you have and how you're gonna wear this back to it. Look at the heel. So he even designed the heel so while you're driving, it's not something that's gonna get scuffed up. But I'll tell you, we take for granted whatever flip-flop that we wear. And just the other day, I threw on a pair of plastic flip-flops and I was running around in and out of, grocery store, picking, errands, going to the dry cleaners, prescriptions. I couldn't believe at the end of the day how sore my feet are.
And now, here you are wearing a flat,
Yeah, I'm a runner, I'm a cycler, I do all this. My legs never bother me. I stay in heels all the time. But that flip-flop that I was
wearing,
right? There was nothing taking that pressure off.
I was saying earlier, you go to get your pedicure, right? What is the first thing they go out? Is your heels. Because you put so much pressure on your feet. Our feet go through it.
Wow.
And this just changes the way you wear your shoe and the comfort. And they really do take you to night. Because that's why we picked this design, because with a little black dress, this black is adorable.
It is adorable. Look at that. And again, the red, so what does that do?
That's when you know it's an authentic FitFlop. That is our little icon. It's a real FitFlop. There's a lot of people, again, trying to do what we do. And that is within all of our shoes. And it is our seal of approval that that's a FitFlop.
See, I'll tell you, I went to go get a pedicure this week and I saw the FitFlops. All the women coming in to get their pedicures, they all had them on because I saw the red sole, kind of like the red sole bottom there. I saw that there and I was like, well, what does that do?
There you go.
So it's how you know you get the real deal.
Exactly.
So again, you've got one more chance and that's it. So pick it up before your color and your size does sell out. So we do have them in the navies, the red, that beautiful blush, ladies. If you want to elongate your leg, and look how adorable the girls look. And again, if you're half size, just go down. So if you're a 6.5, go down to a 6, 8.5, go down to an 8. What's the maintenance on these? How do I care for them?
They are so easy care. First of all, it's a rubber outsole, right? So that is easy. Easy wipe down, clean off. This is a leather. It's a genuine suede on here, but it is very easy care. Anytime anytime we use a leather, we always put a little Scotch Guard on it, so it does protect it as well.
Oh.
And then I think these.
You already Scotch guarded these?
Yes. So
Lord.
we always talk about, you know, our customers, who those of you that know us, you've got quite a few in the closet. They last a long time, so really confident to know that this is a shoe that will give you a long, long time of great wear.
Wow.
It's really easy. It's just a simple slip on, wipe it down. The outsole gets a little dirty. You just wipe it down with a moist cloth and you're good to go.
So these are already Scotch guarded, all the suede. So you just choose, do you want to go ahead and have this through the toe, or do you want the slip-on without through the toe? So this is what we're calling the ones with the toe post, which is your classic thong, the midnight blue, the beautiful red, the classic black, and then there's the blush. And then we have the strappy version for those of you that can't have anything through your toes. There it is in the red. Same exact colors. These are almost all sold out. So the slides are just basically gone. You've got that 1.5 inch heel on this, but don't forget you've got a 1/2 inch, which is amazing on this platform. And it's like walking on air. It almost propels you to walk more.
It does.
And that's why we love our FitFlops. And this is exclusive design. So no Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Nordstrom. Nobody's gonna have this, Lord Taylor, just us. So thank you so much, Doc, for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
They look
It's been amazing. It's fun.
Look at those FitFlops.
These are FitFlops, of course. I'm wearing mine.
Look at the, I love the
wearing them
tennis
all
shoes.
day, so.
Anyway, thank you so much, Doug.
Amy, so good to
Pleasure
see you.
having you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.